Hello, and welcome, my friends, to the next video in the Create Better Content series, where I show you how to tap into your creativity so that you never run out of content ideas again. My name is Penny, and I'm going to be your guide through this unique creative content development process. I'm going to teach you how to create more engaging content to post on social media, more remarkable content that you want to include in your email messages, and just more amazing content on your sales pages to help you reach more qualified customers and to convert more sales. And if you want to learn more about creativity and how this can help you develop your marketing plans, hit the button below and subscribe to this channel. And below in that description box, you are going to see some links. The first link that you'll see is for my book called I Just Did a Thing. And in my book, I go into the detail about the science behind why I'm always talking about tapping into your creativity. I actually explain what happens in your mind, body, and your soul about what happens when you're making big changes in your business and how this can all translate into your marketing strategy. The second link that you're going to see is so that you can join us in the Create Your Business program and you can personally go through this process and you can learn what it feels like to develop remarkable content in a supportive group online space. And you can see what happens to your marketing strategy when you experience the creative activities that I'm always talking about. So let's jump into today's video. Today we're going to continue on the topic of creativity and marketing. Creativity in marketing itself, like the definition itself, refers to the ability to think outside of the box, generate fresh content ideas, develop innovative marketing strategies, all of this stuff to promote your business products or your services. And that definition sounds an awful lot like what we would all consider marketing. But when we add the idea of including creativity into this process, it takes those marketing campaigns up to a level that will resonate with more customers, that will reach more people in your community, and basically take your campaigns to the place that can help you break through some of that online noise that's going on around you all the time. So let's talk about this, because here's an interesting thing. We as consumers are exposed to anywhere between like 6,000 to even up to 10,000 marketing messages a day. And yet we probably only notice and remember like a small handful of these ads. When you add in the idea that our attention spans sometimes are like a bunch of goldfish and it's about 8 seconds, capturing your customer's attention becomes more challenging than ever. And then we add into that dealing with the ever-changing algorithms on social platforms and search engines for that matter. It's become extremely important about adding this creativity into your marketing because it's going to directly impact your online visibility and increase your engagement. So to deal with these marketing challenges that we have out there, we do need to leverage this power of creativity in our marketing campaigns. We want to do so because more than anything, like I said before, with the thousands and thousands of messages that were being, I don't want to say shoved at us, but are being presented to us every day, your job with the power of creativity in your marketing is to grab your customers' attentions in a memorable way. And to implement this, you need to move past just basic marketing strategies. So I want to go through some more benefits here of using creativity in your marketing, how it works, why it's important, and how you can add this into your marketing strategy so that you can start to have your marketing messages stand out much more on, online and with all that noise that's going on. Because creativity, let's start here. Creativity drives originality and helps you find inspiration. Because the relationship between originality and creativity to anything that's going to inspire you, to come up with this innovative ideas and concept for your marketing campaigns has its basis in what I refer to as our creative energy. Those are those moments when I have talked about before in other previous videos where I want you engaging in creative activities. And let me stop for a second because I always have to say this. When I talk about creative energy and your creative activities, I am not asking you to paint and be the next Picasso, nor am I asking you to write the great big novel. That's not what I mean by that. What I mean by that is there are things that we all do, and everything's going to be different based upon who you are and the things that you enjoy doing, that when you tap into that moment, and it could be when you're baking or when you're gardening or when you're just daydreaming or going for a walk, those moments when you feel the creativity inspired inside of you, those are those moments when you are bringing creativity and your creative energy into your world. And so that's what I'm referring to when I'm talking about tapping into your creativity. Because here's the thing. Creative marketing has been around for years and years and years. And I want to see you find a way to tap into this because it's going to push your business to create products that are original and authentic to who you are and what you sell. But it's also going to attract more potential customers because original ideas are far more memorable. Those are the ones that people are going to hit the share buttons. Those are the ones that people are going to view over and over again because it'll make them laugh. It's going to make them feel something. It's going to make them feel some emotion. It's memorable to them because I want you to think of it from this place. Your customers are not only buying your products or services, they're also looking for a business as the solution to their challenges. And so when they're looking for something, when you are consistently out there being creative with your marketing, being memorable with your marketing, those are those moments when that potential customer is going to remember you, is going to remember this is the person that's been sharing this information with me. This is the person that I should probably reach out to help me with my marketing challenges that I'm dealing with, or my business challenges, whatever it is that you're focused on. So let's say you're looking for inspiration. You're looking for inspiration for a new campaign idea. One of the things that you can do is research successful creative campaigns and observe what these other businesses are doing online. I always call this innovate. And we are not here to imitate, we're here to innovate. Because if you look towards your marketing goals and see if one of these campaign setups would align with your business, you can look to see how you can innovate their ideas and use that as your inspiration to create and implement your creative marketing. I mean, here's something that you can try. Think of it like this. We always see these things about a popular trend on social media. A popular trend for a certain kind of video, a popular trend for everybody's doing it this and everybody's showing this and everybody's going behind the scenes and everybody's blah, 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 blah. Whatever that trend is, try to take that trend and see how it applies to your business, but innovate the trend's foundation. Turn it on its head a little bit. Add a little bit of your spin to it. You could always say something like, I see everybody else is doing this particular thing with this particular song, so I'm going to do this thing and I'm going to do this like this, and I'm going to use this song because I feel like this song is really representative of how I help my customers. So what you're doing is you're taking that trend and just putting a twist on it and innovating it and turning it into an opportunity that can increase your engagement online. Another thing that creativity in your marketing is going to help you with is it's going to give your business a competitive edge, because developing a creative marketing strategy helps your business stand out and see some results. And it's important that you have this type of marketing strategy. It's important that your strategy go beyond, just spending money on Facebook ads. Everybody thinks that's a marketing strategy. And then the algorithm changes, and then Facebook goes through all of these changes, and we're wondering why these Facebook ads don't work anymore, but we still keep putting money into that. So I want you to think outside of I guess, traditional, marketing strategies that you see out there. Think about the steps that your customer takes in their customer buyer's journey. Their experience from start to finish, when they first find you online to when they go to your website to when they click that buy here button, even after the follow up, the things that you do, the email messages that you send them, that they stay in your community. If you can examine this buying process and everything that comes in between, that's that moment when you have to look and see, where's this competitive edge? Where can I do something that's going to help me stand out? That's not just me buying Facebook ads. Think about how you can think creatively about each one of those steps, each one of those milestones, each one of those pieces and parts. And if you look at it from that perspective, if you look at it from, the journey as different steps and different parts, you can think about how each of these areas can be improved. Or each area can also be introducing some sort of new creative element and feature to it. So consider using the data that you have currently, that you know what's working for you. You know where people are getting reached. You know where people are engaging. You know this information already. So use that data from the journey and look and see if you can identify distinct areas where your marketing messages can include more creative ideas. And when you're able to do that, those are those moments that will give you the advantage and help your business stand out even more. Which leads me into the next part of what I wanted to share. The memorability of your campaign. Because as I shared at the beginning of this, there are thousands and thousands of messages that we deal with on a daily basis. Everything from, online ads, Google ads, social media ads, watching TV, cable. If you still listen to the radio and you're not streaming it, you're hearing ads. You flip through a magazine, you're seeing ads. All of this stuff is coming at us. So the goal here, if there's anything that you can think about as you're listening to me, if there's one thing that you walk away with as you are listening to me, is this. What can I do to create a strategy to differentiate my business from the others and make it more memorable online? Because when you develop original, creative, marketing campaigns that focus on how can people remember this, it's going to increase the likelihood that your target market remembers that message of that campaign and will act on it by making a purchase. Because this whole thing that I'm talking about here with creativity, especially with being memorable, is something called emotional content. And emotions are one of the most powerful ways that are used by businesses to engage with their community and get them to take actions. Because we humans, we tend to use emotions more than logic and data when we're making a purchase decision. So if you find a way with your creative marketing campaign to tap into these emotions, it's going to help develop a stronger customer base. It's going to help you, inspire you to come up with more interesting ideas that will stimulate emotional responses and create an opportunity to set your business apart from your competition. The other thing that I wanted to share with you, and the last piece of this, is creativity actually reduces costs. Yes, that is correct. I'm not sure who said this quote, but if you think good design is expensive, you should look at the cost of bad design. Now think about it from that perspective. So if you think good design is expensive, imagine what happens when you have bad design. And that's going to relate to your marketing campaigns as well. So your creative marketing strategies are going to be one of the most cost-effective strategies. And quite honestly, they require more of an investment of your time versus you trying to outspend your competition. Because the return on investment in these strategies is so much higher in comparison to other traditional marketing techniques. And the reason is because that the innovation and the creativity are there to do their job. Because you will find your business more in a space where you can outsmart your competition. You can create these memorable moments, just from a video, from a quote, from just being out of the box and tapping into that emotional content and looking at it from that perspective of how can I grow my engagement, how can I reach more people while being adding some more creativity into the mix of this. So when you find your business in this space, you are basically getting to that place where you can outsmart your competition instead of just trying to outspend them. So creative marketing is really not just about coming up with a catchy slogan or designing an attractive logo for your company. It involves using tools such as music, sound effects, and images to make your customers engaged and let them take action so that they can actually click that buy here button and buy your product or services. When it comes right down to it, creative marketing is not here to replace any kind of traditional forms of marketing, but it's here to complement them in a way that's going to generate new ideas for your business, fresh perspectives for your strategy, while still allowing you to not just engage with your customers online, but to get them to take action and to actually buy from you. So thank you so much for joining me today on this creative journey. If you've enjoyed this content about creative content development, I hope you'll hit the share button and let's keep this conversation going. And if you're ready to do the deep work of developing your content marketing strategy, the link is below so that you can join the Create Your Business group program. The Create Your Business program is about learning how to develop a marketing strategy that's for you and your business and your openness to new ideas and the goals for your business. You're going to get personalized feedback, not just from me in my many years of content marketing experience. You will get to participate in an online exchange of ideas with other like-minded business owners to help you maintain a steady flow of engaging content. You're going to stop working in a solo bubble and work in a collaborative space to help you with your current content marketing efforts, like your sales pages, your content ideas, and even help you work through your content calendar. So I hope you join. And the link is below so that you can join us at the Create Your Business program to help you create a successful business that feels more authentic to who you are and who you help with your services and products. You are magnificent, my friend, and let me be the first to say, I'm proud of you. Until next time.